It's 6 a.m., October 28th. Let's do it. So after about 5 minutes, we were able to actually log in, which was a lot better than I was expecting because the worlds were full. And yeah, we are in Trailblazers. I had some recording while I was, or some voice recording while I was recording these clips, but it was really early and I was trying to be quiet and yeah, the audio just didn't come through. So let's start with an intro to what is leagues. As you can see, leagues are a limited time new game mode that changes how you play RuneScape. This league is a region locked league, so you'll only start in one area, Lumbridge area, free to play, and as you complete league tasks, you will unlock new areas. A big part of leagues are the tasks, which you gain points for, and that's how you get rewards and progress through the league. One of the rewards you get are relics, and I'll go through the relics here in a second, but they're basically, you can think of them like perks or talents. They give you really good permanent bonuses to your account. So for example, we have these 3 starting relics. You get to choose one of these 3 at the very beginning. They are Endless Harvest, which gives you double resources when you fish, woodcut, or mine. Production Master, which means when you smith or refine ore, everything in your inventory gets smelted all at once. And then finally, Skilling Prodigy, which is the one we chose, gives you a permanent plus 12 boost to all of your non-combat skills. At first I thought the Skilling Prodigy was really bad because I was like, oh, why would you want to start at level 12 instead of level 1? That seems really useless. But it still applies all throughout the game. So, I mean, if you think about getting to 99, you really only need to get to 83 or 87. So you can kind of think of it as only needing to get a third of the XP required to get to any certain milestone. So, I mean, kind of like triple XP in order to get certain unlocks. That seems so good to me. It seemed too powerful to pass up. That's really going to speed up the early game, and that's what I want to be doing, is getting past these early stages so we can get to the more powerful relics. So yeah, I ended up going with Skilling Prodigy. We'll see how it turns out. Maybe I'll vastly regret my choice, but I'm not thinking. I'm thinking I won't. I'm thinking I'm gonna like it. Okay, so let's take a quick look at what all the other relics are, because this is a really big part of leagues. So tier 2 relics, these are all teleport related. So we have the fairy ring one that lets you teleport to a fairy ring whenever you want. There is the Eternal Jeweler, which makes it so that your jewelry that teleports you never uses charges, so infinite jewelry teleports. And Last Recall, which is an item that will give you infinite teleports to whatever the last place you teleported to was. So let's say I do teleport to Camelot. That item will have Camelot stored in it, so then I can just do infinite teleports there, which is pretty cool. I don't have a big preference on these. They all seem pretty good, so I don't know which one I'm going to choose yet. The next tier, tier 3, are combat relics. So quick shot, fluid strikes, and I think double casting. But basically they each double your attack speed with either ranged, melee, or magic. The ranged and magic ones, rather, you save 90% of the ammunition when firing, and they each increase your damage and accuracy by a bit. And the melee one gives you 4 times passive health regen. So every minute you'll heal 4 health instead of 1. So Again, I think these are all really good. I don't have a huge preference, but I feel like ranged is just always really good. So I'll probably end up going ranged. Alright, so on the next tier we have Treasure Seeker. This is the Clue Hunter one. Basically all clue scrolls are stackable, and all monsters that drop clue scrolls drop them at a 1 in 20 rate. So you're going to be getting them a lot more easily. Clue geodes, nests, and clue bottles are found 10 times as often, and all your scrolls will have the lowest number of steps. Also, once you get to this tier, your XP multiplier will go from 8 to 12 times. That's independent of the relic. And then the second tier 4 is Unnatural Selection. This one lets you choose your Slayer task, and superiors have a 1 in 25 chance of spawning, which is huge. I really want to do Slayer on this account, so I'm looking forward to choosing that one. Alright, moving on to tier 5, we have the Botanist, which makes each of your farming plots tick over every 1 minute instead of every 5 minutes. Mixing potions always makes a 4 dose, and you have a 95% chance of keeping your secondary ingredient. And then stat boosts above the base level will no longer drain down over time. That one's really interesting. For example, you drink a strength potion, you get plus 15 strength. That never goes away. The next option is Infernal Gathering. So this is going to give you a set of tools equivalent to crystal tools when you select it, and it will auto-process the resources that you gather with the tool. This one is so awesome. So you use the pickaxe, it'll automatically smelt it into a bar. You use the harpoon, it'll automatically cook the fish, and the axe will automatically fire make. I'm pretty stoked about this one. The final choice in tier 5 I was really excited about because that one was already spoiled, and I've been theory crafting quite a bit. But if we don't end up going with that, which it's called Equilibrium, we'll probably go with this one. Okay, so Equilibrium. Each time you gain XP, you gain an additional XP equal to 10% of your total level. This one is really interesting because there's no minimum XP requirement in order to trigger that. So if you can get a bunch of like really small XP drops very, very quickly, back to back to back, if your total level's even 1,000, you're getting plus 100 for each of those. So a great example of that is the pump in Keldagrim. You can get 2 strength XP every tick. I mean, if you're getting 2x, or if you're getting 100 XP every tick, that's 10,000 XP per minute, or 600k per hour. So I think just the potential there of finding new interesting training methods is really cool. So I'm excited to pick that one. Anyway, let's get started. I'm just gonna go over and run to the Stronghold of Security and get our 10k. This will just help us buy like a lot of the starting items that we need. Alright, I'm gonna wait for this guy to go through. Oh, nice. We got the Trailblazers teleport. Very cool. Even correctly lines up with North Southeast. I started with Entity Hydra. We'll just pickpocket this man and got a surprise exam. I wonder if this gets increased XP. I highly doubt it. Oh, I'm a fool. It's not for me. I have Entity Hydra. Oh, there's another task. Leave your first level 5. Cool. Pickpocketing level 5. It's actually so nice because the early pickpocketing levels are horrible. You get caught so many times. I feel like I'm getting really lucky right now. Like, this guy hasn't been catching me at all. Oh, what? 9? Oh, with the 12 boost. What am I thinking? Achieve your first level 10. Dude, they're going by quick. Okay, we can see our meter right here. It looks like the white bar filling up. So I have 90 points of 500 required. Seems like there's a lot of tasks that are just like, do the very basic thing you need to do for one skill. Like chop some logs, bury some bones. So, and then there's also tasks for getting like base level 5s. So I think what I'm gonna do is just train everything a little bit. I'm thinking that'll give us a lot of points. Geez, I chopped one log and we're at 15 wood. I went up 3 levels, or 2 levels. Oh, let's go, burnt shrimp. I collect burnt shrimp. Alright, we unlocked oaks, so. Alright, that's 12 wood cutting somehow. Hoping these 4 logs will give me. Yeah, that should be enough fire making for oaks. We've already done 12 tasks. Burn oak logs is a task. Fire rake. Raking content. There it is. Ooh, how am I gonna get crafting? Like, there's no flax. Maybe on Karamja somehow? I don't know. So I'm thinking about getting base 5s and everything, right? Herb lore, I'm sure I could find some herbs to clean. Mining, fishing. I think we're actually gonna go knock those up. Each out next. $100 total level. First level 20 is fire making, right? 30 wood cutting. Go grab a knife. So the knife in the kitchen is gone. It's obvious, I guess, because so many people. So we're gonna go to the infamous on over here and see if we can get this. Okay, we have. Oh man, I can't wait to see how many bows are in there. Oh, because it's overstocked. Probably going to be the case for a lot of shops. I guess we may as well talk to the tutor. As you can see, the beginning of leagues is kind of just a mad dash. I was trying to get as many skills leveled in the shortest amount of time possible. Okay, another task for pickpocketing a hand member. I figured we're gonna do some mining, so let's grab a pickaxe. Bronze. Hopefully we can get a steel. Got an anchovy and a shrimp. OP training method. There's a tap. Alright, I think we go arrow tips. Alright, we got a quiz master. Gotta go mystery box. Alright, anything good? Okay, great. Chickens don't want to drop their feathers though. Right as I say that, we get back-to-back 15 feather drops. Build hopper. Pull this levers. There we go. Feel like, yeah, cool, easy. I noticed there's no level up fireworks or anything. I wonder if they did that because there were constantly fireworks in the beginning. Maybe it's a setting but I kind of miss it. Alright, Mr. Cook. Here's all your stuff. Sweet, 1500 cooking it. Quest XP is also subject to your XP multiplier, which is very cool. I think I'm gonna go to Varrock and buy some equipment, finish off some combat levels, go to Draenor, the agility course there. Black sword and a myth sword. Fire staff. 100 mind runes. Oh, it's a task to equip an elemental staff. I'm just gonna do what this guy's doing over here and safe spot a guard. So fast, already 7 magic. Eight magic. I believe killing a guard is also a task. Yep, that's right. 13. Oh wow, yeah, that's a lot. Oh, 118. Okay, training magic 5 times X is so nice. I'm really enjoying this. I think I'm gonna call it here. This is a pretty good intro to leagues. I'm really excited. Can't wait to see where the account goes.